Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Twins, Target Field in Minneapolis. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Houston Astros and the Minnesota Twins. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. Gabriel Moya is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes in. Lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that.
Leading off tonight for Houston.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, hey, D-Roll, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
The 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Ready with another 0-2. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Looped out toward third. And an offline throw, but a good tag this time to get his man anyway. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Work on offense. We've got no score. Powell out of the state of New Mexico gets the start on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Byron.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1. And, fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
2-0 now. Two and 1 now to the Twins leadoff man. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Pickoff move to second, but the runner's back easily. Into the box, Jorge Polanco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Polanco is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Two and 1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. The 2-2 hit in the air down the right field line, and foul. Buxton leads off second with nobody out. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. A chance now from target field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cold strike at the letters. 0-1. A man at third with one away. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike two. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart, trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 is taken for ball two.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2. Line towards center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's Miguel Sano. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the second inning now from Minneapolis. Minnesota leads this one 1-0. Leading off the inning, Mike Morgan, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Mike Morgan.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Kepler is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 2-2. This one's down to third. To his right, Sano. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting 6, the center fielder, number 6, Jake MARISNICK.
Here's Jake MARISNICK. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First pitch on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. So stepping in, Jonathan Scope. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The designated hitter, Jonathan Scope.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
Three and 1 to him now. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Another try at 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from Minneapolis following this. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Inside,
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Nope.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
1 strike.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Guzman ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Kyle Tucker, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He'll come into play here at 319. 1 home run and 15 RBIs. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
In now, Martin Maldonado, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. High and deep down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped up. Astudillo over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 1-0. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. A rough start to the home third. There's 1 away.
The catcher, number 64.
So 1 away now in the Minnesota third, and that'll bring Williams Astudillo into bat. First delivery to him on the way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a drive. How to get that one? You'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 3rd home run for him on the year. And the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Nobody was having any kind of luck with him. With 7 batters in a row going down, he put an end to that in a big hurry. He rolled that one right out of here.
The center fielder,
Stepping in now,
25.
Byron Buxton.
Byron.
As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Jorge Polanco is on deck. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Reddick coming on, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. The 2-1 is looked at for ball three.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now. That's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Popped up. Altuve is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Pedro Guzman.
Coming to the plate now, Pedro Guzman. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Back in standing. Buxton, the runner at first with 2 gone. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And the fans don't like this at all. The 0-2 home, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. We're through 3 here in Minneapolis. It's now 2-0 Minnesota. Now at the plate, Jose Altuve back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fly ball out toward right field. Kepler's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that brings up the right fielder, Josh Reddick. He's set, and the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Reddick is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Reddick behind the ball and 2 strikes. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
That's ball 2.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Buxton. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Astros, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Now the pitch. And that's taken for strike one.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
The 0-2 home. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup. But hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Polanco. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the box now, Miguel Sano.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Time now for the Astros Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of players making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Goldschmidt will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First offering on its way. This is ball one.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, there's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The first baseman.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Morgan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Carlos Correa.
Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward the alley in left center. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Standing in now, Jake MARISNICK, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2-0 count, the pitch, and it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 2-1 home. He's running. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. CORREA, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Digging in to try it again, Aledmus Diaz. He flew out in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. To third, reined in, so they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. One left for Houston. They're down 2-0. Standing in, Eddie Rosario, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
Eddie Rosario.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball one.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. That misses, and we're even at 2 and 2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3 and 2 now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2 and 2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Another payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting, right fielder, Max.
Stepping into the box, Max Kepler hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
A ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Line drive to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Now at the plate, Williams Astudillo. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Runner at second here with one man out. From the stretch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box now, Byron Buxton, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Tucker. Their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled away. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Into the box, Martin Maldonado, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Now the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. A swing and a ground ball to third, and there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third, as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. And now time is called here, as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Ready once again, Alex Bregman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, last pitch was 94. Then you pull a string. 13 miles an hour slower right there. 81 miles an hour. You get guys in a rocking chair when you can add and subtract like that.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
The 1-2. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. He pulls into second safely, as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
The first baseman.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as the result.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
From the belt, the pitch. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. From the stretch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Reddick, the runner at third. Bregman on second. Morgan at first. 1 gone. Line drive to center field. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Mike Morin takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Mike Morin.
Stepping in now, Jake Marisnick, as he grounds one briskly to short, and that is through into left field, a base hit, and they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Now batting.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0 and he let it fly.
In now, Aledmus Diaz down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. Morin, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score here as they open things up to a 6-2 advantage.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Standing in now, Kyle Tucker, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler's there for it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 7-2 ball game.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Stepping in, Martin Maldonado. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Astros on top, 7-2. So coming to the plate, Jorge Polanco. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is low, ball 1. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here.
Pedro Guzman.
Stepping in, Pedro Guzman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Tucker waits on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Miguel Sano.
So digging in now, Miguel Sano. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time.
That misses 1-2. Two out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. So striding in, Jose Altuve. He singled it.
Jose Altuve.
Here comes the first pitch. Turned on down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Oh, 2. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Buxton calls for it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Now to the plate, Josh Reddick. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Now the 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. There's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
In now, Alex Bregman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Popped him up. Goldschmidt is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mike Morgan.
At the plate, Mike Morgan. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. The 1-0 is off the plate, up and away.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit well on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And some trouble now in right field. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Here comes the 1-0. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They're on top 7-2. Hector Rondon gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Hector Rondon.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jonathan Schoop. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
1-0.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Two and one.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Shot toward right center. MARISNICK patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. He's got a 3-for-5 line. He also has 1 home run. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. And there are 2 away now. Striding in once again, Eddie Rosario. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Rondon's ready. Here it is on 1-0. On the ground and right at the shifted infielder. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, when you're winning a game this late, the last thing you want to do is give the other team some hope, and that's what this error does. They have a base runner and a chance to make some noise now.
Digging in once again, Max Kepler, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Ready with the 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And it's 1-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Trevor May has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
The Twins, number 65, Trevor May.
Digging in, Jake MARISNICK. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
May has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, Aledmys Diaz, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little bit outside. 2-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. The 2-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Roll, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
In now, Kyle Tucker, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. And another throw over. And he lays off for ball 1. Diaz leads off first with 1 away. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
3-1, here it is. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Martin.
Stepping up now, Martin Maldonado. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
First and second now, one man out. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 home. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag. And he's safe.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Stepping in now, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 home. Misses up and in.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-0. This one's down to third. He's got it. One there. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
No balls and a strike to count. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 to the Twins catcher. The 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Struck him out. Moving closer towards our conclusion now. 8-2 the count in this one, as our line score will give you a look at how we got to this point in the contest. Settling in now, Byron Buxton. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
2-2 the count. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Jorge Polanco.
Striding into the box, Jorge Polanco. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Rondon looks in. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Pedro Guzman.
Standing in, Pedro Guzman. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Too low, 1-0.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound to stay out of a potential big inning.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one will bounce into the wall. Polanco isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate. And the deficit now stands at 5.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Into the box now, Miguel Sano, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. His past numbers against Hector Rondon, he's 1 for 4. Guzman stands at second with 2 gone. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. On to the 9th inning from Target Field. It's the Astros 8 and the Twins 3. Taylor Rogers enters from the pen now to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Rogers.
Striding in for Houston, Josh Reddick. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past.
Reddick.
First pitch on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2. Left side. To his left, Sano. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Next for the Astros, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Ready now, Alex Bregman. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box, Mike Morgan, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. That's 3-1 now. Carlos Correa waits on deck. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Runners on first with 1 down. Here's a blooper out toward left center. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second, but now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
In now, Carlos Correa. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he'll snap one over to first. Runner back standing. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Astros leave 1, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Will Harris, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 36, Will Harris.
Now it would be the Minnesota DH, Jonathan Schoop, 0-for-3 with a couple of strike hits for him to this point in the ballgame. From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. 1 out.
The batter, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now in the box, Paul Goldschmidt. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. He's taken him deep once. First delivery to him on the way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Morgan is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Now batting, the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two 2-0 for the Twins left fielder. Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is off the wall. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Standing in now, Max Kepler, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Final strike for the Twins. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road, as this one is over.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
8-3 tonight. The Houston Astros rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Shane Powell earns win number 4 on the season. Gabriel Moya struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.